Welcome to the learning module. I'm Dr.P.Dhivya, Assistant Professor from the Department of Chemistry, Nirmala College for Women. In this module, we shall look into the process of heating of earth, the circulation of air, and the concept of precipitation. Let us begin with the heating of interior. At the end of 17th century, theories concluded Earth to be considered as a molten mass covered by solid crust. Calculation on the Earth's age was based on its thermal evolutions. Origin of the Earth's heat. It is the sum of the physical and chemical process that takes place in the Earth's interior, which is divided into crust, mantle, and core. Now, we shall discuss a few processes which generates heat in the interior of the Earth. 1. Latent crystallization. Number 2 is gravitation. 3 is remnant heat of planet formation. Kinetic or friction heat. 5. Physiochemical exothermic reactions. And the last one is radiogenic decay of isotopes. So these are the various processes that generates heat in the interior of the Earth. Now we shall discuss them. Latent crystallization heat. The inner core is in the solid state and the outer core is in the liquid state. The crystallization reaction takes place continuously in the outer core and certain amount of heat energy is released which heats up the Earth. Next, gravitation. Gravity exerts a compression force onto the center of the Earth that generates heat energy by friction and in turn heats up the Earth. Remnant heat of planet formation. It is the heat produced as a result of collision between debris of protoplanetary disk. Protoplanetary disk is a rotating circular disk of dense gases and dust surrounding a newly formed star or planet. The next factor is kinetic or friction heat. As a result of constant movement and friction between the outer core and mantle, enormous amount of heat energy is released, which in turn heats up the Earth. Moving to the physiochemical exothermic reactions. This occurs in the mantle. The high pressure and temperature produces instability of rocks, which creates heat energy. Factor of discussion is radiogenic decay of isotopes. The rocks in the mantle contain radioactive isotopes. The process of producing radiogenic isotopes by the decay of radioactive nuclei brings more heat to the Earth's surface. So these are the various factors responsible for the generation of heat in the interior of the Earth. The next topic is the circulation of air mass. The heat energy of Sun is responsible for maintaining the circulation of air mass on the Earth. The equatorial region receives more solar radiation than the polar regions. As a result, the air on the equatorial belt gets warmer, lighter, and rises to the polar region. At the same time, the equatorial region is replaced by cooler air from the polar region. This accounts for the circulation of air mass. The factors responsible for thermal circulation is the Earth's rotation and the distance of land and sea. The next topic of discussion is precipitation. Water released from clouds in the form of rain, sleet, freezing rain, hail, and snow is known as precipitation. Rain. Precipitation in the form of water droplets is called rain. Sleet. Precipitation which takes place in the form of water droplets and tiny particles of ice is called sleet. Sometimes raindrops fall on the ground and freeze when they touch the cold surface. In that case, the form of precipitation is called freezing rain. Hail. The precipitation which consists of round pellets of ice which are larger than 5 mm in diameter is called hail. They may also be called as hailstones. Snow. The water vapor in a cloud is converted directly into snow pieces due to the lowering of temperature. This form of precipitation is called as snow. Hence, we have discussed the various processes by which the Earth's interior is getting heated up, the circulation of air mass, and the various forms of precipitation. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you'd have had a better understanding about the concepts. Thank you one and all.